What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's week has been going well.
Hey.
Has gone well. It's Friday. It is the end of the week. The week is over. Isn't that crazy? Hello, Mango. Hello, Brugger. You're enjoying the Twitch experience system, I see. Win the 50-50? No. I've not participated in any 50-50s lately, SFA, but you have lost yours from what I remember. But hello, and hello Traveler as well. I hope you've both been well. Today we are back with more raids. It's a raid stream. GP, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. But yes, it is a raid stream. 7-star Kommo-O has dropped today, and we will be fighting it. As per usual, Rob has presented some strategies to me, and I will be activating them. That'll be fun. You know what? Let's get right into it. No need to hang around. I was expecting him to say Cahir is here. I mean, yeah, no, I got different intros for each of them because I can. Oh, GP on the YouTubes as well. Yeah, no, I'm CahirLIVE, not Cahir is here. It wouldn't make much sense if I went Cahir is here, you know. That's what is up, Cahir Club. Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream because I find that fun to say. I have a friend who says he cringes a little bit every time I do the intro, but I'm ambivalent because I'm full of whimsy and fun. Where's my Slowpoke? It's disappeared. Never fear, because Cahir is here. Well, not tomorrow, actually. Not tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's a family friend's birthday. I'm leaving early in the morning, staying the night, and getting back on Sunday when I have D&D. So I've got not tomorrow, but what's it called? The other day, Sunday. There's gonna be a Sunday stream. Is Annihilate in this box or is it in the other box? This one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Craft the Annihilate was actually used in my main playthrough of the stream. Of Scarlet and Violet, sorry. And is now here to... I think we want to replace Close Combat with Low Sweep. I think Low Sweep's a TM. Yeah, it is. I saw Low Kick be a TM and my heart was in my throat, but no. Okay, I think that there was a different move as well. Let me just check. What Focus Energy. Basarios, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. You got your... Well, I'm guessing you got your builds ready for, Kommo-O. I've got Annihilate. I've also got Slowpoke. I feel like Slowpoke is going to do well. Are you Stellar? No, you're Ghost. That's fine. The TMs after you use them. Or how do you get the TMs after you use them? Basically you make TMs with materials you get from defeating Pokemon. So you can go up to this little machine here and make new ones, which is pretty useful, actually. It's probably... I think it might be... Akasha Arlekincha? I mean, it's stats, innit? Just how stats work. I think I might go with Slowpoke, just because... not Slowpoke, Slowbro, just because I think Slowbro is going to be easier to use. Rob has not arrived yet. I've also not connected to the internet yet. We can always do a Robless one. Okay, so I've got a YouTube chat on the bottom and Twitch chat on the top today, and I'm going to have to switch them over because I'm confusing myself. There we go. Someone at him. Oh, Rob, I see. No need to at Rob. GP, you're breaking my brain here. GP, you could swing a hammer at my head, and it would give me less brain damage. And the way you're splitting up your comments. What was I gonna say? Till it's cool. Just cool. Hey, how did GP steal #1? This game sucks. He did! Wait, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, Felix is right. Oh! Felix is right. So, after you got the points... They descend, like, it's reverse alphabetical order. Is Slowbro gonna be able to run away from this? There's XP? Yeah, so if you click on the top fans little button on the screen, I don't know if it's there on whatever device you're using, but that is what you said. I'm gonna be honest, Felix, I led into that sentence with, oh, it's as Felix thought it was. Just to be clear, you were credited the whole time. So do not worry. I'm farming both chats for double rewards like a pro gamer. I'm not sure there are any YouTube rewards, but you do get the crown, so that's fine. Alright. We'll do a rob this one, it's fine. We got K3, D3, H5. Maybe he, like, exploded or something. You know? Just how it is sometimes. Support me on the scene. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, so I'm going for an offensive Slowpoke. Bro. Slow bro. I think I'll probably Iron Defense up, then do a couple of nasty plots, and then I'll try for stored power. I'll probably do, like... I'll see how much damage he's doing. Oh, no. What I need to do for... Is it first? I need to skill swap. Wait, what ability do I have? Let me just double check that I'm not fucking people over if I skill swap here. No, I'm not, because I've already... Yeah. Hashtag give Cahir a headache. Please don't. Please don't do that. I don't want a headache. I've been thinking lately. You're gonna haze him before he gets the shield up? What does haze do again? Does that... No, haze resets all stat changes, right? That's what haze does. Alright, but, GP, you can do that. You can do that if you want. I won't read your messages. I want to be clear that I'm under no obligation. There is nothing in my contract that says I actually have to read what you type in chat. You can... Oh, I see why you're hazing it now. I forgot what Clanger of Soul did. That's kind of scary. I'm the skill swap. Smartest move I've ever made. Because now it can't hit me with Boom Burst. I hope you aren't planning on putting it to sleep. Oh, wow. Oh, it shields quick. Fucking hell. Alright, I think, yeah, I might have to actually use attacks on me now. Which is good. Alright. You have to read what I say. I am SFA. You might not be SFA. Okay, glad we had that whole character arc in about 5 seconds. If you're not SFA, then who is? What if the real SFA is the friends we made along the way? Did you consider that one? I'm glad that nullifying its own stat changes doesn't change the ability. Oh, don't flinch me, please. Thank you. Okay. Been getting into not being flinched lately. Starting to think a Slowbro might be the only, like, damage dealer on this team, which could be concerning. That's the issue with the Slowbro stored power build, is it's a turtle strategy. It's slow and steady wins the race, which makes sense, it's Slowbro. However, not good for the timer, for the time limit that is imposed. Okay, Kommo-O, the unrivaled. Don't know what it did there. We're not allowed to know. My stats are still boosted. So, like, whatever it fucking did. What if the real SFA is the ships he made along the way? SFA is a shipbuilder? SFA is a shipper? You thought the choice was between power scaling son and shipping daughter, but it was really shipping son. That's what we got. SFA, who do you ship? Out of interest. Also, let me know if you can hear my fan. I've got it pointed right at me. To keep me cool. Hoping we'll actually... like, I don't want to tread too hard here, because I'm worried it's going to nullify my stat changes, right? That's my fear, is I'm going to get my stat changes nullified, because that doesn't sound that pleasant after I build them up too high. Pokemon... Kommo-O. But I'm also, like, not doing much damage. Okay, 75%. It should have just done that, actually. I think my stats have been reset already. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Now I go all out. You know? I would have thought it's 2 times damage because of typing. What is? But the issue is we're like already at the point where it might just be too late to do much. That's my worry. That's my fear, is the battle's gonna... To be fair, 2 supports, maybe I could just break out Annihilate and see how it goes. Oh, I'm using Rage Fish with Annihilate. This whole time I was panicking thinking I need to Stellar Annihilate. No, I don't. I'm just dumb. Hey man, first time watching your streams, I'm gonna set up to get Kommo-O. Nice, welcome Herbert. Yep, seen a few strategies floating around. Annihilate, Slowbro as I'm failing to use right now. I was going to say as I'm using, and then I remember this is, it's not going badly. No one's fainted. However, SFA guy, I guess, 2. There's 2 of them. Oh. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, no. So, I've been thinking about it. We might be fine, actually. Double the headache. Cahir not lives here as well. That's great. That's fucking wonderful. Trying to figure out if Cahir not live here. Rob, why aren't you in the raids with us? I mean, Cahir not live. Okay, that went very well, actually. I've noticed. All of a sudden, when I locked in and did all my stat buffs, we eviscerate. I think it nullified itself down into, like, hell with all those close combats. I genuinely think I made a mistake not going all in sooner. Because if I went all in sooner... You know what? I think I'm gonna go luxury. I should have gone level! I should have caught it in a level ball! Why didn't I had a level ball! I could have caught it in the level ball. I should have done that. Anyway, I'm becoming a slow bro truther. I just need to, like, get the iron defense off, then do 3 nasty plots. Maybe yeah, I think I have enough time to do 2 iron defense and 3 nasty plots, and then start using stored power. The like, one arguable issue is the terrestrialization. Which I am gonna want. I'll dwell on it next battle, but like... I think as long as there's not someone on the team who keeps fainting... So we're gonna have to change strategies later. Later on, we're gonna have to change the strats. For now, close combat affects speed, nope, just defenses. Superpower lowers attack and defense, close combat lowers both defense stats. And that's it. What was on my talking list? Oh, right, yeah, oh my god. Earlier today, I think it was when I was editing today's YouTube short for Cahir is Here, which is my Genshin channel. If you can, change Slowbro's ability in case you have a partner with Intimidate. That's a good point. I think I put it to that one because Slowbro has, like, a lot of dog shit abilities. Own tempo. Own tempo is another... Okay, wait, Regenerator might be it, actually. Okay, yeah, we'll go Regenerator. Regenerator is entirely useless on it. I think I got an ability patch from that anyway, and I've got 57 of them, so it doesn't matter. It's not a resource I need to conserve. Use them. I mean, yeah, no, like, I've got enough. People tend to sell ability patches, actually, because they're worth a lot of money. Like, you get loads of them from just doing raids, right? And they're worth, like, 25k a pop. 125k a pop. So, like, I could sell, like, half of what I own and have 3 million now, so that's fine. Grand. Sorry, 3 million, not a grand. I did get a grand of that, I got 3 million. Alright, where is it? It is here. It is here. Yippee. Do you think the Legends will take over remakes? Okay, I have a complicated opinion on this. Pokemon Legends Arceus is a Diamond and Pearl remake. It's just kind of abstract, right? Like, so in the 3 remakes we got before BDSP and Legends Arceus, we got Fire Red and Leaf Green, which was trying to be exactly the same. Okay, there were 4, but we're ignoring the 4th one. Alright, let's go back in. There was Fire Red and Leaf Green that were trying to be exactly the same. Heart Gold and Soul Silver started introducing changes to, like, make their game's quality of life better. And then Auraz really hit its own stride, where it was basically its own story. Like, it was this, like, in broad strokes the same, but, like, it really got to the point where it was just its own story in Auraz. A reinterpretation, a kind of redo of, the old one. HCSS, yes, I did mention that one. To the point where Auraz had the Delta episode of its own story at the end. Legends Arceus, I think, is the end point of the Auraz mindset. A game that hits broadly the same beats of the original, but tells an entirely unique story. Which I think is pretty sick, but I'm guessing at some point along the line, whether it was initial lack of faith from some people in Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, or Legends Arceus getting delayed to January, at some point along the way, they decided that BDSP also needed to be made. Which is why we got BDSP and Legends Arceus. But Legends Arceus, they are Diamond and Pearl remakes. Really depends what the storyline of ZA is like. Right? If ZA broadly hits the same beats as X and Y, then I think we'll have our answer. Legends game, we maybe will get more classic style remakes, but Legends games will be like the main idea for what a remake is. But by the same token, okay, no, I'm on a mixed mind of this. Pokemon Black and White are hard games to remake. Not because Black and White are hard games to remake, but because of Black and White 2. Black and White have a whole sequel game. How do you handle that? Never in Pokemon's history have they remade the third version of a game. They always make the first two versions, and sometimes include third version traits in it. Like how Heart Gold and Soul Silver basically had the broad strokes of Crystal's storyline in the game. Black and White 3, 4, and 5. I think a Legends game is the perfect situation to solve the Black and White remake issue, where instead of doing a Black and White remake, we just make a Legends game. But then the question becomes, which game story beats do you hit? No, I just skill swap, because it'll let me to the shield. Black and White 3 would be so much. I'd be interested to see what they'd title it, because Legends ZA is Legends Z, is Pokemon Z. They just added the A there because it's... I'm guessing there's multiple reasons why there's an A there, but... Oh, you play the first one, but with the other areas accessible? Yeah, but people would complain about that. Pokemon Black and White 2 are very beloved. Like, while being the worst-selling Pokemon games, are beloved in the fanbase. People would not be chuffed if Black and White 2 were entirely brushed over. I don't know. I think my best case scenario is a Black and White remaster. Black and White and Black and White 2 remaster. Where they, like... The pixel style in Black and White 2 actually kind of goes hard. It's good. The battles look good. The environments look good. Upscale that? You know, like Octopath Traveler? I know some people fucking hate Octopath Traveler's art style, but I think, like, kind of leaning into that with Black and White 2, that would... Not with Black and White 2, with a Black and White remaster, that would go so hard. That would go so... That would be so cool. That would work really well. But the issue is it's not that mainstream of an art style. And I think Game Freak would be worried that it wouldn't do well because of that. And I can kind of see where their worries would come from in that case. Still haven't finished your playthrough of White 2. I think Black and White 2, for, like, a veteran player, are some of the best games. Hear me out, every reason wrong. No! Get out of here. No. No, we're not doing that. GP, I need you to look at these games. I need you to look at these games and tell me that's something Game Freak could manage. Like, and that's on, like, the whole, could Game Freak make a satisfactory version of this? I think it'd be a clusterfuck. I think it'd be a clusterfuck of a game. I don't think we need a game with every region. I just think it's unnecessary. It's like, play a fan game of that. We don't need a main series game that does that. Has he nullified set changes? Yeah, no, he's not. Which might mean if I... Okay, if I fuck up, then we're not getting anything. Fuck! I think Game Freak loved the mirror button. What does that mean? Oh no, sorry, I realised. SFA's learned what symmetry is recently. He hasn't. He hasn't learned what symmetry is. He's learned the word symmetry. But yeah, Octopath Traveler has a really lovely art style. And I'd love a Pokemon game
Logos minted.
in that art style. Someone's followed in the things covering it. GP! I see. GP, welcome to the Cahir Club. Welcome to the CahirLIVE side of the Cahir Club. Yeah, like, the issue is this strategy falls apart the moment, someone comes in who, like, faints, like, even once or twice. You know? Like, it's very tight as a strategy. Not in, like, the whole it works every time sense. In the one, like, wrong move. And the strategy okay, I accidentally tried to overcap on special attack. How many raids so far? This is the second one, but hello, Jellu, how goes it? By the way, there's now an experience system in YouTube chat. So good luck with that. Hi, I'm new here. Thought I'd drop a follow. Hello, new here. I'm Cahir. What does that even mean? You're second! Well done, Jellu! Congratulations! Jellu, you can pay to win to get a funny... You can't pay... you can. If I had... it. If I had monetization. Who are you? What is your name? My name is Human Velocity. How old are you? I'm 4 years old. You are the youngest person ever. I know it's like 2 weeks old at this point, but you and Morosini still lives in my head right through. Manga, how are you losing? You've been here longer? Basically, the theory is, presented by Felix, just clarifying this or he will kill me. He will track me down and murder me. We've gotten no herbs out of this so far. He'll track me down and kill me. So yeah, no, just clarifying that. But after you've gotten the 75 experience, it's reverse alphabetical order who's in first place. So if you renamed yourself Z Jellu, you'd probably be right. Felix's hypothesis is wrong. It's just fucked. Oh, how is it wrong? How is Felix's hypothesis wrong? Hello, TC3. Hello, how goes it? I hope your week hasn't been going well. Doing Kommo-O raids today. You gonna head off. Good luck with the race. Fair enough, Basario. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. It is a shame you did not get any herba. Well, we did not get any herba. I'm quite bummed about the herba, I'm gonna be honest. GP, what's your name, social security number, and credit card numbers? Oh no. Okay, he's giving it. He's doing a giveaway. Number 1 G, number 2 J, number 3 C. Oh, that is true. A B C D E F G H I J. That's a good point. That's a good point. Felix, you're wrong. Did this reset? I'm trying to figure out if this actually reset. I'm not sure it did. We're gonna try this again. When did they add this? I don't know, given that last week I didn't stream on Friday because I was playing with horses. I'm gonna be honest, after a week of playing it, it might have just, like, overloaded into my brain. Uma Musume I might stream it again at some point. I don't know. If you do not want me to stream Uma Musume again, start complaining right now. Start complaining right this moment if you do not want me to play Uma Musume again. I've seen way too many videos about that game. It's a good game, you should play it. 7B LJ L5. It's surprisingly addictive. Low-key trying to get my dad into it because he likes horse racing. Does it even have gameplay, or do I just watch horses run and literally gamble? No, so... you have to train the horse up to get to the point where they run, right? So it's a strategy game with a healthy dosage of luck. TC, Miraidon's gonna get shredded. Unless you have a specific plan, I think Miraidon might, like, be put through the ringer. Can we complain for more streams? Well, no, because we'd be doing Uma Musume instead of this. Sorry, I'm just waiting to see if TC actually has a strategy here. Because maybe TC's cooking. However, I am thinking Clangorous Soul. Horse racing stream? Yeah, I was doing one on Cahir's here last week. Instead of streaming here. When I normally do it. Okay, people want more Uma Musume. You guys have to stop by, to be clear. You guys have to stop by. You guys have to watch. I got a new 3-star Uma Musume. When I last played. I think if Herbs doesn't have Haze... oh wait, no, Jothan's still here. I forgot that Jothan is still very much present. I'm sorry, Jothan. I have slighted you by accident. Now I am soundproof. And Kommo-O is not soundproof. So does Uma Musume just mean like horse? I assume so. I keep on meaning to look it up, and then I don't. Okay, so... because I'm not writing it in katakana, I'm not being told what it means, sorry. Horse girl. That makes sense, doesn't it? That makes sense, doesn't it? It is fundamentally about horse girls. So, like, logically, that checks out. Man, I'm not getting the answers I'm looking for. What questions are you asking? Is the big Pokemon in this game? No, this is the one where they change types. Jedi mind tricks, these are not the answers you're looking for. Okay. I was trying to see if someone had an answer for the sorting thing. The sorting thing? Oh, on YouTube. Have you asked nicely? TC, I want to issue a decently formal apology. Clearly you came into this with a plan. My plan just got thrown out the window. Uh-oh. The issue is, to nigh on kill this guy, I need 2 iron defenses and 3 nasty bloods. I don't think I have enough time for that to happen. I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't think I have enough time for, like, that full showcase of events. Maybe I do, and I'm wrong. I would love to be. You know? been getting into being wrong lately. But whoa, yeah, baby, that's what I'm in for. That's what it's all about. Anyway, I had a funny story to tell and I almost didn't tell it because I got distracted. Basically, earlier when I was editing, when I was doing some editing, I was chilling, I was leaning back on my chair, and then something started flying down into my vision. Flying down from, like, above me into my... It was clearly something flying, it was in the middle of my vision, right in front of my face. Panicked, obviously, there's an insect. But it didn't, like, fly at me quickly, to be clear, right? Like, I just wanna, like, clarify. This wasn't a quick assault by some beast. This was a very slow and careful maneuver down. Yahoo!
Bug.
Right in front of me. I brushed it away. Went to the other side of the room. It was a wasp. It was a wasp. And I just cannot get the image of this wasp slowly flying down in front of my face out of my mind because it was so fucking funny. Why was it doing that? It just slowly came down and, like, it was maybe, like, a quarter of the way into my field of vision before I actually properly clocked that it was there. You know? Like, kind of sounds like Jeremy. He does that sometimes. Did you try asking the wasp? Shit, you're right. I should have asked the wasp a question. Only wasps are intelligent enough to pull pranks. I don't think it was a prank. I just think he had a genuine query. And that was... Excuse me, good sir. I was wondering how I might get out of here. You know? I think that was what was happening there. Because it immediately flew to the window after, and it flew out. I think politely asking someone what their questions are is a good plan. You know what? Okay, what the fuck just happened? It was almost gone. We were, like, there. We were at the gate. What just happened? This is like when your Uma Musume is in the lead as they approach the finish line, and then a late surger overtakes you. Just a quick reference for you guys that no one here is going to understand, because I am the only one who plays Uma Musume. Game, I know we lost. You don't have to play the whole animation under a white screen. I also just saw another thing on the support page for the live leaderboard. Oh. There we go. Don't worry, that spider, again, GP, it was a wasp. Just to clarify, it was a wasp. I just can't get over, like, genuinely middle of my field of view, slowly lowering itself down in front of me. I think what I'm learning is 4J83L6. 4J83L6. This time, we're not gonna lose at the last second. We're gonna win. Okay? Okay. You must be 18 plus to leaderboard. Yeah? No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. At least, if it is true, then this is an easily circumnavigable thing. Says so right on the support page. Hold on. Oh no, it has Ironhead in its moveset. How exactly are they going to moderate this? In a funny grey box, to be even more noticeable. Okay, but what if I know that's not true? What if I can say for certain that there's someone under the age of 18 on the leaderboard? Partially because he kind of lacks self-preservation and keeps on saying his age in the Discord. Even though I've deleted the messages on multiple occasions. Banhammer, innit? I'm not an 18 plus streamer. Kommo-O is a Pokemon that takes time Dragon Warrior is literally possible. Low key. With his, I don't know, I feel I do hope I'm not on the leaderboard, though. Who knows? Because it wasn't you I was talking about. I'm once again getting a headache. Okay, now it's even more confusing. I'm being robbed. Mango's off the leaderboard. Traveler, I know you tried to condition me to be able to read the galactic alphabet a few months ago. Did not sink in. Didn't sink in. I've forgotten it. Prove it. Yeah, prove the game's rigged against you, Mango. Your name is Cahir because of Glorp's cult. Yes. Yeah, yes, more or less. Oops. Sorry, I dropped the sword. Didn't specify what I meant by that, and I don't think I want to anymore. Would you like to be a Kommo-O? Pros, you can't be harmed by military weapons. Cons your death. I think we've already... Okay, we've... Not sure I'd want to be a Kommo-O specifically. I'm not sure it's literally death, though. I get what you mean, but I don't think that means it's death. It just means it's resistant to him. Hey, there he is! Oh, it didn't let you do a message. Hello, Rob! Welcome to the stream, and thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. How goes? How goes, and thank you. Welcome back to the Cahir Club. Sorry, I might have nodded off. No, that's fair, Rob. I hope you got good sleep. I hope you rested well. You've got to make a presentation. You have to make a presentation Tuesday. It's Friday. I'm guessing you mean for Tuesday. Are you doing one of those things where you, like, make a presentation on a topic of your choosing and then have to present it to a group? I did that. I did mine on how Jurassic World is a hypocritical movie. It is everything it seeks to criticize. Had a migraine earlier and the drugs kicked in. Ah, understandable, understandable. I hope your migraine has disappeared. I hope it is banished into the ether. Two times before I only got to present 2 slides? Oh no, that's not great. How long were you taking on these slides, I guess, is my question. Can't help but ask. Yeah, I'll get my raid set up for you. Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. Slowpoke. No, bro. Slowbro's done well. The issue is it can be a bit tight on timing. If you fuck up the timing a bit, you do lose. I think I'm gonna get cocky. Because I think this will disable the shield. And then the second hit will kill it. I understand that maybe I'm underestimating how much stored power scales up when you have a singular +6 stat instead of 2 +4, but... Okay, that really didn't do that much damage, actually. Like, around 3 hours. First one was 9, second one was 11. The presentation is just for fun for a group. I see. So, it took you 3 hours to present 2 slides? Or the whole event is 3 hours? We have someone lowering its special defense the last few times or something? Because, like... No, that did more damage. First hit with a school. I see. So we're not getting an attack boost from Howl for store power because of soundproof. Wait, really? That's so fucking funny. The issue is soundproof is very useful in this fight. Because, all of its special attacks are sound-based. Why am I doing less? We've got this in the bag, but... That is actually really funny. I fucking love that. Oh, come on! That's like... I'm interested to see, right? Is there a variable that isn't active here, that has been active the past few times we've done this fight, that has made me do as much of the Kommo-O's hit points as I have at +6? Or, can I hear the subject? Yeah, what's the subject? It took you 3 hours to make the presentation. Oh, I see. FE7, yo! Big fan of the Fire Emblem Fan Brugger arc, you know. This is a Brugger arc I can get behind. Are you gonna play? Wait, you're playing Blazing Blade at the moment. Yeah, you are. Are you gonna play Binding Blade? You should play Binding Blade. Binding Blade is it's a harder game than Blazing Blade. Blazing Blade is easier, but Binding Blade is another very good game. Alright, Rob, I'll get another raid ready, but if you tell me when you're at your raid. Probably? Hell yeah. Honestly, like, I'm not sure how much... Oh, no, I've got a tragedy to tell you. Okay, so basically, Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia cartridges expire. They expire. They stop working after a while. If you don't use them in too long, they just stop working. When I was in Spain, I was trying to play Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, but I've just been stuck on this one fucking map, and I kept on trying it over and over again and couldn't win. So I was like, oh, you ready? Yep, drop the code when you're ready, Rob. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to play a different Fire Emblem game. You know, I was like, I'll play a different Fire Emblem game. Booted up, Shadows of Valentia. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. My cartridge has expired. I can't play Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia anymore. I only ever beat the game like once. I'm actually genuinely quite gutted about this because some people do not like Echoes as much because its map design isn't great. But I've always been quite fond of it. I've always liked it. I've always liked the voice acting. It was the first Fire Emblem game to have like its proper like full voice acting. DT754B. DT754B. Yeah, it was the I just opened email by accident instead of clicking what I was trying to. Like, Wait a moment, Rob, just in case someone else joins. We've had a few full raids recently. There. Okay. Asked you for your English class. You got to present them to your teacher, so she gave you the high score. Oh, nice, nice. Whoops, sorry. It's hopefully fine. I hope we didn't cut anyone else out. A Herba more rare with this one. I pushed it immediately as you said that. I guessed as much from the timing. I realised that that was probably exactly what would happen. What had happened. Which is still quite funny, to be honest. But, I'll look back at my notes to see. The reason I couldn't present was because my class is in the worst school, without over-exaggerating. What did they do? What happened? What happened to inspire this claim? It's a shame Weavile doesn't have Intimidate or something, because it's going to die every turn. They're so loud and annoying that you can speak. I see, I see. Never mind, Weavile is the GOAT! Goated with so much sauce that... I got it. I flinched and couldn't move, boy! You know what, I'm just gonna store power. I'm not used to that because everyone is quiet during presentations as you're supposed to. Trying to figure out if he's sarcasming here. Or if he's genuinely got that well-behaved. We've been in, like... if every time he's presented, everyone's been that well-behaved. Wait, you really did that in front of your class? So brave? One's for Mega Man Zero and the other was for Murder Drones. Oh, he might be right. What do you mean he might be right? For being brave for presenting a Murder Drones presentation in front of your class. Finn, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well. Has gone well. It's the end of it's the week end. Trying to figure out if he's about to pull some bullshit or not. Because I think he might be. I think I might switch to Annihilate. Okay, there we go. Wouldn't most people be embarrassed about presenting something other than, like, boxes or something? Also true. I mean, maybe... I feel like there comes a point where you need to stop being so scared about about being perceived, you know? Sometimes you just need to present with confidence. Which one might be considered an anime? That is a good question. One that about guns? Guns is like very stereotypical though, you know. That's like a very like I could expect one about guns. Murder by Your Class, isn't it an anime? It's rather easy. It's okay. Hello, Parrots Games! How goes it? I hope your week has gone well. We're doing the Kommo-O raids today. I see that. It doesn't really make much sense. It doesn't. Alright. Yuli! The fuck is this ad? I'm not an ad. Oh, you mean you have an ad. Interested in what Yuli's ad is. Looking forward to finding out what Yuli's ad is going to be. Anyway, next presentation I'm using fucking Wingdings. Okay, Gaster? Couldn't really play today? I see, I see. Does that mean you're getting a chance to now? Or do you think you won't in the end? But thank you for following, Yuli. Welcome to the Cahir Club on the CahirLIVE side of things. I'm green here. Isn't that bonkers? But I hope your week has gone well. I hope Kave's birthday week went well. This is a VTuber of all time? Oh? Oh? Bogo's binted. Dude, it is old, but keep in mind when I set those alerts up, it was 2021, I think. Yeah, no, it was 2021. I've kept them. I have kept them. To be clear. Right? Have you gotten any shinies yet? I'm not shiny hunting today. I'm looking for Kommo-O raids. To fun shiny hunting ventures. But then again, I've not done a proper Scarlet and Violet hunt in a while. No, actually, that's a lie. I have. I did the Porygon 2 when it came out, didn't I? You got an ad for psychic readings, Link. You're gonna take them up on that? Paris Games, what have you done? Paris Games is #1 now? Wait. I didn't know Pokemon was 3D. Yeah, this is a bad example. Yeah, this is the latest game in the franchise. It has been 3D for a decade. Alright, let's try with Annihilate. Rob's gonna low sweep it, so I don't really need to. Alright, we got 3-5 LLC2. When the Dene was out, I got a shiny. When I got to the Outbreak, like, immediately, yo, very nice. Yeah, the Outbreak ones are fun. For, like, collecting as many of the shiny as possible. You sent the meme in memes? I shall check later. Alright. 2 Annihilate and a Mew is a very funny combination. And now we've got the Menacing Horse. You know what I need to see? I need someone to Umamusumize Spectria and Glastria. Is Focus Energy Bolt up and Rage Fist? Yeah. Oh, I didn't get Focus Energy. It's fine. I don't see much room for confusion here. Me when I'm trying to build a Pokemon. And me when I've got own tempo on my Slowbro. Yeah. Wanna bet I'm gonna get a Yansan? So, today in Dyslexia, I did read Yansan as lesbian, and I was quite confused. Yansan makes more sense. I'm gonna bet you're gonna get her. Next pull! Next pull, I believe. I believe. Next pull, Yansan. Amelia, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has gone well. It's the end of the week. How's it going? We have beaten quite a few Kommo-Os so far, which is very nice. We've not got many Herbers, though. You didn't have a B there, didn't you? Oh, I guess that is why my brain misread that. Surprised you want first in rankings immediately. I don't think it is alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yeah, so... Yeah, no, like, whatever the order is, I don't know. Next pull is going to be the ninth pull after your last 4-star. Exactly, exactly. I'm manifesting. I got crit. I meant to do the critting. I don't think... Yeah, we'll end that sentence there. We also were watching someone play FE7 and she had a chapter 30 Hector at level 7. Unpromoted. Real, honestly. Did you make this model yourself or commission? I commissioned someone. All links are down below. I just remembered. I confused myself. Wait, you're first? Wait, Brugger's first? Oh. Oh, it's because the second wave of experience has just come around and now Brugger has 150 experience. How much? I think her prices have probably changed by now. In fact, I don't think she does VTuber models anymore. So it's been a few years since I got this model. Yeah. Oh, it's special. No, my stat changes. I bulked up. Genuinely not sure that's a big issue at this point, but let's find out. Please don't promote your art in my chat. I'm going to assume that maybe you do. You are legitimate, but a lot of scammers pull shit like that. But no self-promo is in the rules. I'd recommend reading the rules to a chat before you type in them. Also kind of rude to assume I would want anything done with my model. You're not a scammer. Okay, cool. But you still seem to have missed the part about the rules. Oh, you're just keeping on going. I do just want to remind everybody, real quick, most artists don't go around asking you to commission them for art. You know. Yes, they do. Like, not directly like that. What? I already had 2 on my screen. Okay, no, those are scammers. That's what I'm talking about. I want to be clear. I'm out of Rage Fist. You have to carry this one, right? Like, I want to be clear, Traveler. Actual artists don't do that. Actual artists don't do that. Those are scammers. Those are people trying to scam you. If you, like, look at their art, it is wildly inconsistent in quality. In fact, you know what? These days it's probably AI. Let's be real. These days it's gonna be AI, isn't it? We low-key lost. I think I'm gonna take Slowbro again next time. It does indeed say no self-promotion. I know my rules. I know my rules. What is it? It's, I'm gonna be honest, I think, like, it's mostly just common sense rules, and then, like, the big ones are no self-promo, act with maturity, and no roleplay. One of them literally showed you a sketch of, like, something you'd asked them to do. You might want to rebuff yourself, Cahir, and also add, Herbs needs to keep himself alive with heal cheers. I'm just gonna take Slowbro. No. Okay. Keep in mind that could have just been, you know, once again stolen from someone else. Like, that is what most of those artists do, is they just... Okay, so... Back when I used to actually let them get anywhere near me, they used to steal art from other actual artists. And that's what they'd, like, use to showcase their art. That's the portfolio they would give. Gonna steal it, give a proper drawing. Maybe their, like, thought was, oh, well, most scammers wouldn't send a sketch. Or some bullshit like that, I don't know. I don't know. I just find it funny how she was like, I'm not a scammer, as if that avoided the first criticism I made. As if that avoided the first criticism I made of, you are breaking my chat's TOS. It's like, Like, I wonder how much of the thought behind it is. If you go up to someone and tell them to commission art from you, people without a backbone, it appears they left the chat, or they know... I did ban them, so that probably didn't help. Like, I'm sure that was a part of it. Bulk up again after he drops your bulk ups. That might not have helped. Tyranny. Yeah. Dude. No, I'm gonna... Wait, I'm gonna add that to the list. I'm not telling you what I'm talking about. Because otherwise it'll be really fucking clear what just went through my head. Alright. Moving on. Let's get shit done. Let's get shit done. No. Also, like, I want to be clearer than another thing. I don't know, it's... Where is it? Yeah. An artist who can make... I don't know. I'm unsure if this is a fair criticism to leverage, or if I'm just being petty at this point. A lot of these scammers, right? They say, oh, I can make 2D and 3D models. And part of my gut is like, oh, but that's unlikely. But there are a lot of, like... Being able to make 2D models, I think, lends to being able to make 3D models quite well. I guess maybe the thought there is... People who can do both probably wouldn't need to promote their services. Like, probably wouldn't... No, would need to promote their services. But, like, wouldn't need to go into random 3-viewer streamer chats to promote their services. You know? You play the next one? Sounds good. Ouch. But yeah, most artists generally do not go around into random streamers' chats to self-promote their services. What they do is they deliberately try to build a following online so people will come to them. Which is, to be fair, a very brutal system. Like, growing on social media be hard, man. I realized earlier I didn't post my latest short on TikTok. I sent it to my phone, and I didn't post it, so I didn't post the short until like 7:30. So I'm unsure it's actually done well. Let's see, do I end up taking number 1? Mango number 1? Mango number 1! Where's your experience for real? Oh wait, no, you've not gotten it. Wait a minute. Kicked off Brugger. Don't kick Brugger. Also, thank you for believing me when I didn't believe in myself. Huh? Wait. Genshin. I'm so confused right now. I'm trying to figure out if this is a quote, or if Rob's like... Stygian. Oh, I see! Hell yeah, GG, dude. Congratulations. Very hyped to see it. We get some eventually, Jello, probably, I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah. You might get some someday. Keep praying for it, buddy. For now, you better, like, lick Mango's toes or something, because he's in the lead. Murkrow? I did not see those guys in the grass. They blended right in. Oh, look. You're the leader, not me. What about you guys? 19. Sorry, I am intrigued by the levels in this area. Yeah, I thought you said this wasn't 18 plus. Hey, it isn't. But what you do as king of the chat is up to you, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go to the toilet before the next raid, because man needs to piss. So I will be back, but it will be in a moment. Make sure to stay tuned, I will be right back. dumbass. Absolute dumbass. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the like music on while I quickly like adjust my webcam and stuff before I get back, and then I was like, okay, it's time to get back into the stream. At which point I paused the music and started the music that I paused one music to start the other music. It's just this time the musics were the wrong way round, so I accidentally started the waiting music. And point is, I have nothing in my brain. Point and issue is, my brain, empty. Hollow. I've got a hollow head. Yahoo!
Goober.
I am not a goober. Okay. I liked the one post that was like, rage bait idea. Yahoo!
CA Goober.
Yeah. Give it a moment. Yahoo!
Plonker.
Plonker. Okay, then give it another moment after that, and then I'll start with what I was saying again. Yahoo!
Kagoo-ober.
Why did it do Kagoo-ober there when it did CA Goober when Rob said it? Irara reference? No, plonker is just a word that I say quite often because I'm British. Yahoo!
Kagwoba.
I said cat again there, that's crazy. Anyway. It was like rage bait method. Whenever anybody recommends you a game, say no, I don't want to play that. Say like I don't want to play that Guna game. Whenever anyone gives you like a recommendation, just be like,
Kaplonk.
Don't be like that. Be like, I don't want to play that Guna game. No matter what they recommend. Doesn't have... Then stand by your point. Don't immediately fold and be like, I was just joking. No. Stand by your point. Incoming for some reason? Oh, bizarre. Well, there will be more. There will be more opportunities. I will make sure to wait for you next time. My apologies. I did not mean to exclude. No, there's a creator on Shorts that basically says something in a nerd voice, shut up, you plonker. Okay. Plonker's just a word. So, maybe Mango has seen that. Mango has seen all the cool. I guess he hasn't. I think there's some tech thing with the regions, I don't know, but maybe. We've not had issues before, I don't think. Maybe we have. I just don't know. Oh well, we'll find out. But there shouldn't be region locking in this game. Like there isn't region locking, so I'm pretty sure I heard the word plonker before Kiss streams. It's been around. I just like the word a lot. It's a satisfying way of calling someone a moron. You plonker. Like, plonk is a good word. Let's try next time, Indy. It creates a very vivid image of, like, the sins of the fool that is being described. This idiot keeps on trying to hit me with attacks, but he can't. Who just ate a berry? I wonder if I should give Slowbro... You think if you're coming in using Flutter Mane? Maybe it does have Iron Head. So I would keep that in mind. Plonk SFX redeem when? What sound effect? Is this easy without teammates? I think this Slowbro build would solo it without teammates. You know? Grizz, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. I'm doing some raids in Pokemon today, some multiplayer. So Rob is helping me. Rob is helping me this day. The metal bar donking sound. That's not... I wouldn't say that's a plong. That's like a... Bong, da, 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 dong, you know? It has hell, yeah. Glad to hear it. Ooh. Just making sure I'm not dying. So a ghost type, I don't really have any good ghost types except for Flutter. Slowbro goes really hard. It's got good defenses. It's got good moves. It can learn Iron Defense. I really recommend Slowbro. How are we doing, party people? Pretty well, pretty well. Chill week over, going into the weekend. Going to a family friend's birthday tomorrow, so there'll be no Genshin stream. Annihilate also solos, Annihilate also solos. There will be on Sunday, just to be clear, to those who I might have worried in that sentence. Then... my sister... I'm not sure if my nephews are going to be at the party anymore, because apparently kids are tentatively not allowed, right? It's not a firm rule, but it's like a they shouldn't be there rule, right? Which makes me wonder, because, like, the family friends we're going to live closer to my sister than, like, I do. Right? Live close to my sister. So, like, they have often looked after my nephews when needed. So they're big fans of my nephews. Borderline grandparents. Would Miraidon work? It's got Dragon Claw. It's a dragon type. My only level 100 Conkeldurr, Caesar, and Flutter. I think Flutter might be the best bet if you Terastallize it into Ghost. But I think sometimes... like, this is endgame content. I think sometimes you need to make a Pokemon ready for the battle you're about to go into. Right? Like, these are meant to be, like, some of the hardest challenges in the game. I think you need to be willing to prepare a Pokemon for it sometimes. Because I think they're fundamentally meant to be, like, you know, hard challenges that you build yourself up for. Because that's, like, the fun part, you know? Like, that's why I like the endgame content, is because, like, you generally have to, like, actually think about what's going on. Because I feel like often in Pokemon, you don't have to think about what's going on, you know? Like, people do Nuzlocke for a reason, and it's because they're marginally harder than the main game, and you actually have to think about what you're doing sometimes. These, I think, are nice because they're actual endgame challenges. Just got done with everyone's little pages, and now we're trying to figure out how Jonah looks like. Bahaku's busy with the peaks. I see, I see. Kind of peak indeed. Alright. Also, I did get your message, Grizz, but, like, I was just about to stream so I didn't get to answer it. I like you want to play Peak every time I see someone play Peak. Peak does seem like... It seems like a good bit of friend slot. Okay, you're proper mad? What did you get? What did you get, Yuli? What did you get, Yuli? Nothing. Nothing. Oh no. Well, you're just gonna have... To be fair, I'm not wrong yet. I'm not wrong yet. As of this point, level 84. Level 84 is solid. Is it EV trained, I guess is my question. Like, have you actually prepared this Annihilate for this fight? You pulled. Yeah, but you got a 3-star, I'm guessing you mean? Or am I on the wrong end of the stick? Yeah, 3-star, exactly. So I'm not wrong. Or am I? Did I say next pull or did I say next 4-star? Is the best way to get experience just a few raids? Exactly. If you do 5-star raids, you get candies. And you can do 5-star raids with like a good type matchup. Next pull. Okay, so basically, I misspoke. I meant your next 4-star, which is the next pull. You were first once, yeah, Felix? Yeah? Why am I imagining you with a cigarette in your hands right now? Oh, I was first once. Had it all. Now. Jello's number 1? What the fuck? What is the YouTube ranking system? What is it? What does it mean? I think it is my favorite thing they've ever added. Because it's just so dumb. And quite generally dysfunctional. This shit sucks, yeah? Of course you'd say that, because you just lost your number 1 spot. Monkish. Let's end the point system, it's getting old. It's been here for 2 streams! Alright. No, I'm gonna keep on doing this until I get Tera ready. Yeah, but probably not for long. No. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, Jellu. Believe. You'll keep it. Number 1, forever. It's toggleable by streamer. Obviously, I'm not going to toggle this. It's really funny to watch you guys fight over it. Why would I toggle this? It's amusing. Can you tell Power is the Annihilate build? Yeah, so... EV Train. I'm gonna put that one in first. Max HP. Is it max HP in defense? Oh, I can check on. I can check in the Robson. Max HP, max attack on Annihilate, so EV wise. And then go bulk up, focus energy, low sweep, and rage fist. Bulk up, I think, is the important one. On Annihilate, you actually need to bulk up to tank some attacks. Low sweep Rob generally has covered. But make sure to EV train and super train, right? Again, this is end game content. This is content that you are meant to have level 100s that are EV trained for. Trying to brute force it with a Pokemon that isn't ready isn't going to be fun for anyone. Oh shit!
Photos printed?
W 6 months, been a while.
Grizz, welcome to the Cahir Club! Hell yeah, thank you, Grizz, that's very kind of you. 6 months in a way. But no, big W, I'm jesting. Welcome. Oh shit. No, it's fine, I got this watch. Oh, I'm not even ready for fractalization. Okay, we're cooked. It's been too long. Thank you, Grizz, thank you. I think I've got some new emotes since last time you subbed. But welcome back, welcome back. No Shenhe ones over here though. You're gonna also have to subscribe to Cahir's here. It's just how it is. You're gonna have to give me more money, Grizz. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. We're gonna kill it. One last hit. One last hit. One last hit. Look, 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 look. We're gonna kill it in this final hit, and then we're gonna win. Watch, watch. Peak incoming. Peak incoming. The health bar's already gone. The health bar has already gone. Oh wait, we actually won! Holy shit, never mind! Holy shit, never mind! We carried! No, no. I think in truth, this was Grizz. Them subscribing gave us enough energy to win the fight. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It is just how it is. Grizz has... So everybody thank you, Grizz, for subscribing on Twitch. Subscribing on Twitch. No, I do not want to open Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Alright. I'm guessing that means Newman is going to be joining in the next fight. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Welcome to the stream, Newman. I hope your week has been going well. Not to take credit for everything, but you know, I gotta take credit. I'll definitely thank you for that. Well, I was definitely to thank for that. Exactly, exactly. I'm kind of already giving you credit, so you know, it makes sense to take credit. By the power of Grizz, I have the power. Exactly, exactly. Thank you? Yeah, there we go, Jelly. There we go. Thunk. What do you think of shiny Kommo-O? Where is it? I've misplaced it, actually. That's the truth. Is I've misplaced it. So I can't tell you, Felix. I don't know anymore. Because I've lost it. I've put it somewhere. I'll check between the couch cushions. There. I love shiny Kommo-O. Did anyone ever redeem the cursed ones? You have my eyes not redeemed since you put it in. It has been redeemed a couple of times. Mango managed to redeem the one at the bottom of the list. End every sentence with. He's redeemed that once, and he's been saving up for another one. You still wanted the backs? I do, but I will do it after stream. But yeah, no, I like shiny Kommo-O. Shiny Kommo-O is very loud and very bright, but I don't know. Like, I think that's a good shiny, right? I think a good shiny can be very bright and loud. BMN L2T. BMN L2T. Nightlife is now level 100, but it's Tera Poison. I'd recommend Tera Ghost. Additionally, make sure it's got Bulk Up and is EV trained. Bulk Up and EV trained are two very important things. Those are like the important moves, I think. Oh boy, he's got 100. He's got 100,000. There are a lot of channel points in circulation. The other day, I did a gamble on a shiny, and Finn and Rob cumulatively put up like 150,000 on me not guessing the shiny. Which obviously didn't, I didn't get the shiny. It would have been really fucking funny if I got the shiny, but... you gotta message me before you redeem it. It's also on Cahir is here as well. It's cheaper on Cahir is here, I think. No, I think it's a little cheaper. Part of me sometimes wonders about lowering the price here. Maybe. Maybe. The issue is if I lower it here, I think 3 people will all get enough to redeem it at once. You know? Well, Mango's only 39% of the way. Unless Mango's changed where he's counting. Because he might be counting on Cahir is here now. I'm unsure. I'm not sure if Mango is here to respond. Right. Ouch! That's a lot of damage. I'm almost dead. You're a quarter of the way on the other channel. 20k. That's impressive already. Crikey. But yeah, it's 10 minutes on the other channel for 80k. So I think for the extra 5 minutes, it'd be about 120k. Okay, I might be cooked. Like, big time. But I'll have to gather some... You're like... Not even close. I was really interested to see how many you were going to say you had then. You got 4k. You're a bit off. You could be... You're like... kind of almost there. In a way. Yeah, it's like 196. Exactly. Like, that's close. That's close. You know? $196,000. Yeah, but like that's a stone's throw away, you know? Plus you get more channel points when you're subscribed. I just realized you got the first badge still. I hadn't considered that. You've got the coveted first badge. Rob has an equally stylish badge because you drew it. Even if it's not really that accurate to me now I'm green. But it is still an absolutely beautiful sub badge. I was hoping Rob would like type to show it off. Just gonna say that out loud to hopefully manifest it. Oh, I just realized Rob isn't even in this one. Yours. Your sub badge. The sword. That is a... Wait, Grizzlustration. Grizzillustration. Grizzillustration. Time to test burning Carve damage. Oh wait, shit, did you get Emily? Perchance? Right, I forgot to nasty block after this. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot to do a bit of nasty plotting up. Yeah, no, okay, cool. Sorry, I got worried that I hadn't credited Grizz there. Oh, technically Grizz is only there for the PFP and emotes. I'll repent that right now, actually. Because that won't do. Grizz is credited, just not the sub badge. I was gonna pluralize it. Oh, we might be cooked. I got distracted crediting Grizz. Yeah, to be clear, you were there previously, Grizz. I didn't actually update it. I didn't actually press the save button, because I'm a genius. There we go. Although I'm not sure Rob would have known, even in that case. Okay. Yeah, no, we are going to repeat him, and don't worry. Was the first badge from before your time? Like, yes. So, the sub badges from back when I was orange on this channel, which you were there when I was orange, right? DG66M7. It's just you were there when I was orange on YouTube. You know? So, like... Oh, you mean the first... The first badge. Yes, I think it was. I think, maybe I'll refresh it a bit, I don't know. Does it tell you? Where does it tell you who's got the first badges? Is my question. Where is this said? Yes, 55k was him. Yo, you love to see it. You love to see it. You low-key don't know, you cannot see it. Yeah, I don't... I'm not really sure it is. I'm not sure if you would get it anyway, Rob, if I did remove a few. But... you still have a very stylish one, because again, Grizz drew it. But I think I did get enough, what's it called? Subs back then. I still remember the first time I spoke to you on a Finn's Fall Guys stream. Fall Guys. I loved a bit of Fall Guys. But no, I still remember the first time you came into chat, Rob. Finn's chat, Rob. In fact, I remember the first time you came to one of my streams, because it was when I was playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of Skies. And I think it was a Finn unofficial raid when you stopped by. But, I also remember when you first came into Finn's chat, because you were telling her how to get a chest in Genshin, and, like, I fully believed that you were just leading her on a wild goose chase. Are you ever gonna start some new stuff, like playing those spin-off games anymore? At some point, maybe. I'm just focusing a bit on Cahir is here with the new stuff at the moment, because, bluntly put, it's doing well. The issue with Pokemon as it stands right now is the main thing that's happening with it. The main thing that's happening with it is competitive. And even then, I wonder how competitive videos are doing at the moment, right? Like, what Pokemon content creation needs is someone to come up with the new idea. the new way of doing it, right? Because while, like, even, like, wacky challenge videos are kind of falling out stuff. Maybe this is just me. Maybe this is just me saying this. Maybe I'm, like, not representative of the Pokemon community at large. But it feels like even, like, wacky challenge videos just aren't doing as well Pokemon-wise, right? Like, it's in a bit of a lull, and that's because Legends EA is on the way and not here. We've not got any new games for a while. Like, yeah. Randomly playing Tears of the Kingdom is pretty epic. I did enjoy that. Like, if I properly come back to this channel, I will definitely maybe start doing a bit more variety stuff. But for now, I'm having fun focusing on doing shiny hunting and raids here. Have we been nullified yet? No, not yet. No, I am, but just because of Annihilate. Like, maybe I will do, like, other games like that. But Tears of the Kingdom is always epic. It's my favorite game of all time. Breath of the Wild was, but, Oh, goodbye, Pirates! I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and best of luck training your Annihilate. But, what's it called? No, yeah, I'm having fun. Like, I enjoy shiny hunting. I enjoy hanging out with you guys who don't want to watch the Genshin streams. And I enjoy doing raids and stuff. It's just right now, CahirLIVE is fundamentally got a bit more going for it. Just because there isn't as much Pokemon-wise. If I have the idea to end all ideas, Pokemon or something else, then I will kickstart it over here. But I think for now I'm going to focus my effort where it is doing something, which is on CahirLIVE. Which is why I made the channel in the first place. Was because I had ideas for Genshin, and I wanted to try it out. Like, I'm very much at the stage of content creation where I need to try new things. I just realised I was getting to 4 years, and I was like, do I have that much to show for it? What was the first idea? Well, the first idea was Minecraft. It was a Minecraft channel. And I quickly learned with Minecraft, you need a constant stream of new ideas on what you're going to build. If you're not like a Hypixel guy, which I'm not. So I quickly burned out of that. So then I tried Pokemon. Can't even find those videos. I mean, yeah, that was back when I was on Twitch. And I delisted most of the Minecraft stuff, honestly. Yeah, I met Grizz through Minecraft, actually. I had, like, a survival single-player world, and then Grizz hopped in to one stream. And then we made a server together with Fable SMP. And I think I feel mean ranking my servers, actually, but Fable SMP was a blast. I really like Fable SMP. Finn joined Fable SMP. Fable SMP, I think, was at my peak of... Thank you very much. No worries, Newman. We even got some Herbert out of that as well. Fable was very much at, like, the peak of my creativity, I feel. Like, I think my best builds on stream were on Fable SMP. Even though Grizz stopped playing after 2 weeks, and their log loomed over my base as a constant reminder of their absence. Maybe I'm back because I need experience candies to psych up Slowbro. I see, I see. Steroids, even steroids. Islands SMP was a fun one, because I made a data pack. I made a data pack myself that basically made the world generate in little islands. Because it was a server ran by, like, because I knew a guy named Pirate Tom who was thinking of making a survival server. So I was like, hey, Tom, hey, Pirate Tom, look what I've got. And it was this, like, archipelago. I feel a bit cheeky with that one, because I made Basalt Delta spawn, and they still spawn nether fortresses. So, me, Finn, Plat, Kite, and, Wi-Fi. I'm not missing anyone from that team, am I, Finn? I don't think I'm missing anyone from that team. QFDGL1. Cornstarch. I don't think so, there were 5. Okay, so... that's Finn, I think. That's Finn on her mod account. That's Finn on the original... on her OG account. Also, I just realized I could get a portion of my points on this account by running a Gamba. No, do not rig! You may do it if I ever run a Gamba again, but... Oh wait, no! You can't bet on your own Gamba. You can't bet on your own Gamba. W rigging, no! That doesn't work, though. Wait, have you not been doing more gambling points? I have been doing Gambas. I do them occasionally. I try not to overdo them. Just because people will get bored by them if I overdo them. Then it would feel special indeed. Exactly. Like, the main time I do it at the moment is when I'm about to hit a big milestone on the Minchino hunts. But, yeah, no, but basically it was the 5 of us on Islands SMP, and we all went to a nether fortress where I was like, I'm gonna build a wither skeleton farm, and guess who didn't? It was me! I actually built the Enderman farm for that server though, which was nice. I built a really cool one that had like a nice effect as the Enderman fell down. I also opened a shop in that one, which was fun. I sold shulker boxes. The issue with that server though was, Pirate Tom invited everyone he knew, but the issue is Pirate Tom was the kind of guy who was in multiple cliques. Right? He had friends in multiple places, right? He was that kind of guy. But in inviting big clumps of people in pre-established groups, it just meant everyone stuck in those pre-established groups and never really communicated outside of them much. So no one really branched out and made friends. Which, like, he tried to encourage it with events and stuff, but through fault of my own, honestly, people kept on doing the events and stuff off stream. And I think making a world full of islands sounds like a great idea on paper. But in practice means that it's even harder to bridge the gap and talk to new people. Right? Like, in practice, when everyone's on little islands, a few hundred blocks to a few thousand blocks from the nearest, like, thousands of blocks from the nearest person, actually, yeah. A few hundred blocks maybe from the nearest island, but thousands of blocks from the nearest person. Then you don't make friends. You don't. It just doesn't happen. She finished presentation, so I'll call it for the night. Goodbye. Good luck. Fair enough, Ruger. Good luck with your presentation. Goodbye. That just reminded me. There won't be a Monday stream. There will be a Tuesday stream on CahirLIVE. CahirLIVE's next stream will be next Tuesday. I've got, it's not D&D, it's another TTRPG with mechs instead of magic. But I've got that on Monday, so the next CahirLIVE stream will be on Tuesday. I will not be missing a stream next week. I might be missing a stream next week. I might play Uma Musume again. Okay, I'm going back to talking about my Minecraft journey. Just stream Uma Musume. Isn't like only stream Uma Musume? Is that what you're saying? Become an Uma Musume streamer? Ouch. That sounds dreadful. Isn't that what Northern Lion's doing at the moment? Anyway, it's fine because Uma Musume's peak. I might be about to die. Maybe I should be more careful. Oh, I'll live this one. I don't know if I lived that one. It's taking a while. No, I did. Okay. But yeah, so and Islands was really when I started running out of steam. We did another server after that. Where I tried to, like, remix... Like, I didn't try to remix Origins. I downloaded a vampire mod. Because I thought that would be a fun alternative to Origins. But I'm not really sure if it was or not. And... I just kinda... Like, that was really when my motivation to build shit just hit an all-time low. I could not tell you... I built a little cute mushroom house in a cave on that server. Could not tell you anything else I did on that server. Genuinely, nothing else. I streamed on that for hours. I have no idea what the fuck I did on that server. I just don't. I couldn't even begin to describe what I did on that server. I just don't know. Wait, it's a gacha game, right? Yeah, Uma Musume is a gacha game. That's why I'm streaming it on Cahir is Here, because that's my gacha channel. It's not my gacha channel, but no, it's my gacha channel. Kind of. I contemplate a universe. I contemplate whether or not it should be a channel I try and do interactive stream things on. I'm not sure which way I should go with it. I'll figure out as we go. But yeah, no, after that I started streaming Pokemon. But the issue is, right? The issue is with Pokemon is Nuzlocke have hit their peak. Had hit their peak. Nuzlocke peaked a bit ago. I love a good Nuzlocke, but Nuzlocke peaked a bit ago. The challenge runs these days are all like super hard balls to the wall. That's all anyone watches. It's not all anyone watches these days. But that's the main thing Pokemon fans watch these days, are like hard as shit balls to the wall Nuzlocke challenges. I think someone's going to come along and reinvent Pokemon challenges again like Smallant did. That's my blunt take, is I think someone's going to come along and entirely reinvent and make a brand new thing that every Pokemon streamer is going to hop on and do. But as much as I'd love to be the guy who makes that, I've never really been good at inventing brand new ideas. I'm good at iterating. I'm good at seeing something and being like, oh, I could do that in my own way. But iterating's never been my strong suit. Any Nuzlocke you've done so far as you've lost to Alice's Gengar? Nuzlocks are fun. Like, on your own, they're fun. As a content creator, they're not the best for views. Because everyone's Nuzlocked every game in existence. I think is the blunt truth. Right? Like, at this point, when someone does a Nuzlocke, it's no longer about them doing a Nuzlocke. Sorry, wait, how am I phrasing this? At this point, when someone does a Nuzlocke, it's about the fact it's them doing the Nuzlocke, right? When someone does a Nuzlocke, it's about the fact that it's them doing the Nuzlocke. Smallant could do a regular Nuzlocke and people would watch. Alpharad pulled off his Nuzlocke things because he had his Nuzlocke videos, because he had a pre-established brand going into them. Right? Like, RT Game has had popular Nuzlocke streams and stuff because he's RT Game, and people want to see RT Game, the guy they already like, do a Nuzlocke. German, Northern Lion, fucking Ludwig. When they do Nuzlocks, people watch the Nuzlocks because it's that person playing a game everybody already knows. New person doing Nuzlocke is hard to get off the ground because people don't know who you are. You need to be doing something big, right? Like, that's how... It's not the only way Smallant grew, because Smallant did, like, a number of things. But Smallant redefined the Pokemon challenge genre by presenting an interesting challenge that people watch for the challenge, right? Because by that point, Smallant didn't kill Nuzlocke, they'd already died. But by that point, Smallant came in with PX, 4-2, MQ. But by that point, Smallant came in with the idea, with the concept of a different kind of challenge that people would watch for the challenge, not the content creator. Because at this point, if you want to have a successful Nuzlocke, you need to have a pre-established brand. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. But in my head, that's the thing. Is Nuzlocke's... You don't grow as a Nuzlocker anymore. That's already happened. That's already been a thing that was from a decade ago. Nuzlocks are fun to do on your own. They're fun to watch when you know the person doing them. But Smallant isn't small any longer. He wasn't all that small when he first reinvented the Pokemon genre. Oh, I see. This is just a Smallant joke. Like, he is a very good content creator. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. We no longer have Haze Mew. How long have we not had Haze Mew? Has this been for a while? I'm now realizing maybe this isn't the first time that we haven't had Haze Mew. But yeah, like, if I come back to this channel proper, not just to have fun, because I enjoy streaming here. I enjoy playing Pokemon. I enjoy my little weekly bit of Pokemon. And again, there are some people here, part of this community, who aren't part of my Genshin community. And I'm not going to pressure you to watch the Genshin streams, you know? Like, it'd be great if you did, but, because, you know, but cool. But at day's end, I'm here to make content for you guys, and if it's not content you want to watch, then, like, that's fair enough, you know? But, like, my focus is very much on Cahir is here at the moment, just because it's got shit going for it. Which I think CahirLIVE hasn't for a while. Mind events. But that's my fault, to be clear. I'm not gonna be like... I'm not gonna be like a piss baby, like, oh, it's so unfair, YouTube's out. No, it's my fault. I want to be clear. But you've learned to bulk up on an island? Nice, nice. New take on Nuzlocks. What about route-only badges? Route-only badges? What does that mean? I think the other, like, fundamental issue that I haven't brought up yet is content to promote yourself. You don't just grow streaming. You need to make content outside of streaming to build up your face and brand outside. Like, because, like, think about most streamers you found. How many streamers do you watch that you found through streaming specifically? Versus you saw a clip of them somewhere else and started coming to their streams, versus you saw a video of theirs and then started coming to their streams. Like, most streamers end up blowing up because they have a funny clip on Twitter that everybody watches. Most people got hit from shorts, probably. Exactly. Which is why I'm trying to lock in with shorts on Cahir is here, because I'm aware that people are more likely to, like... I should probably start putting my, like, Twitch handle in my shorts again, but I'm realizing people don't tend to come from the Twitch handle in the shorts. what people come from is they see your face when scrolling on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever, and then they see your face on Twitch, and then they're like, oh, I know that guy. To be honest, I haven't seen a short from you since like the last year. I mean, yeah, no, it's only really Genshin shorts I do these days. Again, I proper burned out of making Pokemon shorts was the issue. I had a bit of a blip on Genshin shorts a month or so back, where I started burning out of them as well. But I took a break, I took a step back, and now I'm back in. But I like, burned out big style from making Pokemon shorts. When is the next Novelette rerun? So the last one was in about 5.3. He's such a big meta character that I'd expect that he's going to get a rerun by mid next patch. So I'm going to say sooner rather than later. Not next version, but probably soon after the next region releases. You're only allowed to use Pokemon in the routes leading up to the badge, so you catch a new team after every badge? Interesting. I like that idea, but I'd be interested to see if it has been done already. Like, it's an interesting one. But, yeah. How smooth it was very smooth. Hey, 2 Harbor as well. But, I mean, yeah, content creation is, like, it's not easy. Like, I'm not gonna be like, it's harder than having a real job, because, no. But I think people underestimate that for every content creator who blew up and succeeded that you see, there are probably, like, 1,000 who haven't. Like, the fact that I've got as far as I have on any account at all ever is impressive. Just because so many people don't get that far. Like, it's really impressive to even have watches. Exactly. Like, the fact that I've gotten as far as I have, I'm never going to sleep on, right? Like, there are probably some people who see my, like, 4-year anniversary stream, and I've got, like, 3 viewers, and they're like, okay. Like, being able to entertain any small amount of people is still impressive, right? Like, actually being able to keep an audience is something else. You know what sucks as a fan? Being like the biggest simp thinking they're peak and seeing 100 subs. MF what? How? Rigged? Oh, I see. You're saying I've not got many subs, and you're pissed at that. It's like... I mean, yeah, no, like... The people who... Like, I think there is genuine talent needed. Like, I'm not gonna, like, go on and be like, oh, it's just luck, right? Like, I think if you're persistent enough and make good enough content, eventually you will hit a video that gets the that glances off the algorithm right. You're Eric Rice, fair enough. Welcome, Hannah Rice. But yeah, like a video will eventually like glance off the algorithm right. and I'll do it, right? Like, I think there is very much, like, I think there is a bit of luck that comes in, there is a bit of luck that comes in with, like, streaming and stuff, but I think knowing the algorithm, the people who are watching the video and stuff, that is so incredibly important. I think there is very much a talent to it. It's just the issue today is a lot of people who understand what audiences want can just plug that into AI and make, like, an AI slot video that'll get... And, like, there is still some effort going behind that. You can't just AI generate a video. Well, I mean, you can, actually. That's... There... I think it's maybe... How do I put this? You very much can AI generate a video and get loads of views out of it, but... I think even some AI-generated videos fundamentally have, like, the knowledge of what people want to see behind them. Not that they're good. I'm saying this is a bad thing. It's harder to be a content creator and break out as a content creator these days, because there is just so much slop around. AI slot makes me want to end the world tour. It's getting a lot of views, but feels soulless. Exactly, exactly. Like... There's this one guy I've been watching for a bit, who, like, reads out, like, Tumblr posts and shit over Minecraft parkour. But recently, he's started putting his webcam at the top of the video. And I just find it funny. Like, real, honestly. Because, like, to be honest, right? He got a face cam because of AI allegations. It was obviously never AI. What are people talking about? You suck. You should have kept your level 100 Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, no, you need level 100 for these ones. You could probably skim by with, like, a level 90, but, like, you need level 100 for these. You need to, like, properly train your Pokemon up for these, otherwise that happens. Sorry, you suck. Don't apologize. What's done is done. Just, train it for next time. You gotta make sure you come into these with, trained Pokemon. I know, yeah, like, I can see why he was getting AI allegations, but, like, it was obviously not AI. I don't know. It was just quite... I don't know, there was something about it that was clear that it wasn't AI. Levels are time wasters. I beat endgame with level 40 Benny, I promise. Different games, SFA. Why are you so woe is me? I don't think... It's just a Pokemon game, dude. Chill. Alright. XH, OB, D2. XH, OB, D2. Make sure EV trains? Yeah, make sure to EV train, Rice. You gotta make sure your Pokemon are level 100 and EV trained. Still need online for this? Yes, unfortunately. As is quite expectable, I'll be honest. Alright. We're getting better Pokemon now. I'd recommend Slowbro or Annihilate. Slowbro and Annihilate are very good against this. I don't know, it seems weird to pay for online. It's like... server operating costs. I feel like Nintendo do nice with online because it's like 12 quid a year for the cheaper package. But at least they give, like, other games with it, right? Like, it's been an industry standard for a while. So I do wonder what the, like, how necessary it is. Why doesn't PC have to pay? That is a fair point, actually. I hadn't considered it like that. Especially considering that consoles... Especially considering that consoles, you pay for the console as well, right? So PC games can host their own servers. I hadn't thought of it like that. Maybe Peppy Dean is just a Chad who's okay with losing money. Is that the maker of Osu? To be fair, I could see the creator of Osu being the kind of person who is like... I don't know who made Osu. There are servers for trading. Yeah, no, there are loads of like Discord servers and stuff for trading easily. Alright, zoned out there. What time are we at? Only 10 past 10. Only 10:10. You got scammed by surprise trade for your level 100 Pokemon? Why did you put your level 100 Pokemon on surprise trade? Alright. Wonderful weather we're having. No, it isn't! Shut up! The weather's shit. What version of England are you living in? The weather always sticks together. It makes my fucking arse cheeks stick together. That's what it does. We got a bot! You love to see it. Gave you a level 50 for 100. It's a surprise trade? Yeah, it's a surprise trade. It's random. You could get like a Lechonk. That doesn't give you something back worth what you put in. It's random. Route to space. Exactly, exactly. Oh yeah, Felix is America. How are the storms? That's a good point. Isn't there like a hurricane warning in like Washington? I know Felix doesn't live in Washington. I was gonna say he does, but then I decided I don't want to lie. I would never lie about where Felix lives. In fact, I would never lie in general. Most of what I say is the truth, actually. It's a bit windy, isn't it? I think it might be, yeah. No, but I was kidding anyway. I hate this weather. It's disgusting, I'm gonna be honest. I've got my fan pointed at my face. As I do most days at the moment. Pointed right at me. Let's see if I can do something fun. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Do I sound really roboty? Did it work? Testing. Beep boop. Does it work? Did that work or did it not work? Not really. Oh. No, actually. Why did you put the actually there? This is absolutely devastating. I'm gonna throw the game. Oh, we've already won. I can't. Oh fuck, I accidentally bloody made it turn again, which isn't what I want. I want it to stay still and point directly at me. Like, for a fan I got for 17 quid, it's working well. How long will it work well for? I just realised I might have jinxed it. Maybe it will stop working well in about 5 days' time. But I hope it's after the heatwaves are all over that it stops working. But for now, this fan worked better than my old one. This fan works better than my old one did, and that's absolutely wonderful. I keep it on, I've been keeping it on setting 1 rather than setting 2, because that does well enough. It's a good little fan. Since I'm angry, I'm gonna curse you. It breaks Mudstream. Oh. How long do you expect... How long do they expect this wait to last? Anyone know? I think it's till about Monday or so. Should be gone soon. I don't know, Missy will knock it over or some shit. She tends to steer clear of it, I'm gonna be honest. Missy doesn't like the fan. Earlier she was sitting on the bed and I was like, oh, she seems kind of warm there. And my dumbass pointed the fan at her, fled immediately. For some reason, Cat doesn't like the machine that makes wind. You don't have to wait, which is bullshit, it's so fucking cold here. Where do you live? The Arctic? Poros. Maybe. Maybe. Depends what they consider cold. Yeah, SFA, what is cold to you? How cold is cold? Remember, guys, what we can do with this information is we can pinpoint where SFA lives. 20-ish isn't cold. What the fuck are you on? Got loads of 50... That's pleasant weather. That's what that is. 5G BK7W. That is pleasant weather. That's what you're experiencing. 20's rather hot. It is on the hotter side, but I'd still fundamentally put it under pleasant weather. You know? Not Arabic, I fuck with heaters blasting BS. No, that's fair. I can't slate that. That is fair and true, but 20 is not cold. Yeah, the A in SFA stands for Arctic. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Thought I could leave the house, but that was a lie. As in, you found it too cold outside the house? Or, like, you left the house and... exploded? Oh, no, that's not how I meant that. You can tell me to talk for that one, SFA. You have my permission. You have my full permission for that one. Lay me out. Silence is deafening today, huh? Okay, I'm gonna reiterate the whole, readying up Pokemon for this thing. You do need battle-ready Pokemon for this. As I'm done building Shenhe, I have to build fucking Rat. Who's Rat? It's a Yansan. You ever worry that someone's, like, not talking because they're mad? And then they come in and just talk about someone else? That's crazy. Ugh. Alright. But best of luck with your Yansan building. Wait, that is a good point. You built one... what was it called? You built one super... attack-based buffer character who uses a polearm, and now you've got to build another. That's fucked up that they'd make you do that. Alright. Yeah, we'll do one, maybe two raids after this. Did you see Past Life? I've been watching Ethos Perspective. I'm genuinely gutted that Mumbo skipped this season, though. Genuinely gutted. I'm also surprised because normally there's more build-up. Normally there's more build-up for these. Maybe Lizzie. Lizzie isn't in it either? Shit. Like, there was no build-up for this season. I was blindsided. Like, is there build-up I've missed? NX, RJ, KO. NX, RJ, KO. Because, like, generally they kind of, like, stew on things. Martin was, like, opening saying, oh, by the way, it's next Friday and stuff. Oh! Okay. I missed that. I guess I've been too busy, like, on, I guess, Phineas and Ferb Twitter lately. Because I haven't really been seeing much life stuff now that I think about it. Because I keep on liking Phineas and Ferb posts. I keep on seeing Doofenshmirtz X Perry the Platypus discourse. which is funny. I think the trailer for it was like 2 months ago. Okay, no, I remember the trailer. I remember the trailer for it, but I didn't expect it to drop today. There's 727 days of summer vacation. Where did you get 727 from? So the annual problem of our generation is finding a good way to spend it. That's 704 days of summer vacation. And school comes along just to end it. You missed the school comes along just to end it. Maths. What maths? I really want to know where 727 came from. Anyway, I'm halfway through Etho's perspective. I'm interested to see where it's going to go. I'll probably end up watching like Etho and Grian this time. Maybe Scar? I was like 50 minutes of Pearls, but I was going to have to wait a few days. But gonna have to wait a few days before you can watch anyone else. Well, you're going to have to wait a few days. You're like going on holiday? You going partying? I bet he's going on, oh, what do you call it when you go on, like, a massive, like, a bender? I bet he's going on a bender. That's my prediction. You know, like the guy from Futurama. No, I just have to lock the fuck in. Interested to know what that means. But you don't have to elaborate if you don't want to. Quick maths, also you're back from dinner. Welcome back from dinner, GP. What did you have for dinner? I just noticed your username is Qjins. I thought it'd just be Felix. I've gotten so used to Felix being Qjins that I forgot that yeah, I just never really questioned it. Burgers, yo, you love to hear it. Always has been Space Astronomy. It has. Help. Oh, okay. Fuck. I want to know that I saw your message and I immediately started spamming. Just to clarify. Wait a sec, at Rob. OMG, he's here. Huh? Wait, what? Why have you atted Rob specifically? You just didn't know. I mean, I hate to say obviously, but the Rob is... he generally is. Oh, wait! Had he not arrived when you left for dinner? Was that the dilemma? You keep getting crit? What's new? And that's so valid. No, it isn't. How dare he not know all the Felix lore? Stop validating him. He should feel bad about not being up to date with the Felix lore. I've not actually got a Minecraft skin for my green self. I have one for the orange self. In fact, Guts made me another one for the orange self. You two can hear sometimes! Like, on occasion! You validate Jello, but not me? Only sometimes. Like, what's the, like, bounds of sometimes? When am I valid and when am I not? It's like 50-50. Like Genshin Impact, guys! Just like Genshin Impact. Like, is it just like it's a random chance whenever and it's a loss? No! Like... Is there any rhyme or reason to it being 50-50? Or is it just like, whenever I do anything, there's a 50% chance it's valid and a 50% chance it's not? Okay, guys. We have to win this time, because next time, this is the last one. PY46FC. PY46FC. Remember, we gotta win this one. There is no next time. We gotta win this one. I think you're okay though. Most people are less than 50. Interesting. Glad I'm in the... Crazy. Did you just knock me off the leaderboard? Oh no! Now Felix isn't valid because he's not on the leaderboard. Boo womp. Boo womp. Alright, I should shave tonight. Crazy stuff. It just hit me that shaving tonight is probably what I want to do. If I've got a party tomorrow, because I need to look good for it. I need people to be like, whoa, Cahir, you're so handsome. It looks like I have no idea what you're referring to. I've always been third. I should go on mobile so I don't have to see it. Oh, you don't have to see it on mobile? That's crazy. I can't wait till they add it. Cannot wait until they add it. Ugh. Ugh. Then changing my name to Zelix so I can win the reverse alphabet game. It doesn't seem like it's like that anymore. You know? Like, we don't think it is like that at this point. Jello has 225 points, though. Petra on my work. But we have... you have 30 seconds, Mamo. I hope this is a built Petra. Zelix, just spam it's based on chats, money given, and watch time. Oh, it's watch time. And chats. Interesting. Are you on Scarlet or Violet? Violet. I must keep my spot at all costs. I mean, you're, like, leading by a landslide right now, so I wouldn't worry about it, Jelly. Your best NPC? Oh, that's true! We got the Intimidate. Because they're going to keep on killing that Staraptor over and over again. Alright. Bro has shielded. We iron defense. We get iron headed. It does nothing. Peter flinch and couldn't move. No! This is dismal. Bro's back. If you could decide what type the next pseudo legendary would be, what type would it be? Fairy and... Oh, I keep getting fucking flinched. Do not flinch me again. Do not flinch me again. I'm going to do something drastic. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say a fairy type I'd want it to be. I think we should get a fairy type pseudo. I don't know why we haven't gotten a fairy type pseudo yet. What would be like a good defensive type fairy wise? Love the DS era Pokemon music. Honestly, I think Pokemon music in general goes hard. There is at least like one song a generation that bangs. Don't spam attack cheers, they do nothing. Yeah, no, so attack cheers don't buff your attack stat. They give you the go all out status. That can only be applied once. Only fairy... No, it'd be a dual type. I'm just not sure what the dual type would be. Could be a lot of things. Dragon... Well, not dragon! Knowing the people who... Yeah, knowing Game Freak, it would be Fairy Dragon. It shouldn't be. Realistically, yeah, it'd be Fairy Dragon. Should it be? No. Okay. Oh, wow. I like that when you cheer, do a heal cheer. Waiting for Cynthia's team to come on and give everyone PS speed. And Cynthia's... there's mostly chill music in this theme anyway. Sorry. The joke. Finish the sentence. No. I don't want to. The sentence has been finished enough times. Alright. Oh yeah! So, sorry, I just had a wild train of thought go through my head just then. If you guys were witness to it, you would be like, jaws agape. Anyway, Honkai Star Rail recently did a giveaway, and they quote out all the winners of the giveaway on Twitter. They quote out all the giveaways on Twitter, all the winners of the giveaways on Twitter, but one of the people, but they censored the middles of the names, right? But censoring the middles of the names didn't do enough to censor the F slur. The F slur in one of the users' names. So that was just like there on their page. So they announced later on that what was it called? They were going to like take that person off the winning list and add someone else. Now obviously I think the general assumption is, okay, this is a gay person. who's reclaiming the slur and putting it in their name. So everyone was like, "Aww." But then obviously people went onto their account and discovered that they were racist. Like, rather racist. So, like, I just love the internet sometimes. What is going on? What is going on? Happy ending. I'm not sure I'd call it a happy ending. But it's a funny story nonetheless. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Because, like, I think every part of it keeps you guessing. You know? Like, at no point do you know what's gonna come next. Oh, the internet's such a lovely place sometimes, you know? I get why people hate Twitter these days, but sometimes shit like that happens on it. And it's like, isn't that great? Wasn't that such a series of events that you couldn't imagine going anywhere else? As an internet, I can say I'm very, which is why Cahir loves you. Exactly. Welcome to the internet. We have lots of memes. That's one way of putting that. The reason I don't like Twitter is because it cancels stuffs. I don't think most average people get cancelled unless they tweet racist stuff and win a giveaway that they get barred from because they had a slur in their name. Like, I don't know. I feel like getting cancelled is a term that kind of shouldn't have been popularized in the first place. Because it kind of undermines the fact that most of the time someone got cancelled, it's because they were, like, racist or transphobic or sexually assaulted someone or were a pedophile. And it's like, those are valid reasons for losing your platform. It's just the term got bastardized as celebrities started throwing hissy fits over the fact that they couldn't do whatever the fuck they wanted, otherwise they would experience consequences for their actions, and then it got bastardized even more because weirdos on the internet started digging through the, like, histories of people they didn't like to find anything that was even vaguely problematic on their pages. When Cahir gets cancelled, I probably have a solid role in it because I know all the Cahir lore. Thanks, SFA. On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. Huh? Wokeness just meaning not being evil. Wokeness, as a term, originates from black people in the 1960s who were very aware of the injustices they faced in society. People are now using it and construing it as if it's, like, that term, as if it means something bad, as if the things it applies to is bad. The apple does not fall far from the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, it's as simple as. And I think some people have been fundamentally wrapped up and, like, caught up as issues have been inflamed around them, to the point they don't necessarily understand what's going on as much as everyone keeps saying bad things are happening, and they fundamentally think, oh, woke is bad. But the people at the top of that list who gave them that word to use, at the least you need to question their motivations. Like, I don't know, it's always run me the wrong way, and I like that so many people are willing to take the piss out of anti-woke guys these days, you know? Like, this whole, like, dark woke because of woke. Shit like that, I like that. Because it's really kind of speaking to the bizarreness, the stupidness of this situation. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. But before I do, I want to be clear. Trans rights, free Palestine. Yeah. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. Love a good bit of raiding. Glad I'm back. We'll have to grab Rob's not Kommo-O, Baxcalibur. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I'll be live again on Sunday on the Genshin channel. I'll be live again on Tuesday over here for more of the Infinite Minccino hunt. You all have great weekends. I certainly will. There might be a miss stream next week. If there is, I'll be over on Cahir is Here playing Uma Musume, the funny horse game. You should watch me play it. It's really fun. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye and good night.